right, so cryptocurrency trading in 2025. What's the deal? It's not just about picking the next high coin anymore. We're talking AI traders making moves at warp speed, governments laying down the law, and like a million different types of crypto assets to wrap your head around.
Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame now. Even someone who was a pro trader just a couple years ago would be like, whoa, what's going on here?
So let's break it down. Starting with this AI craze, are we talking like robots taking over the whole trading scene?
Not quite robots, but these AI trading tools, they're getting seriously smart. You've got algorithms crunching mountains of data, spotting patterns that humans might miss, and making trades in like milliseconds.
Okay, so how's a regular person supposed to compete with that?
That's where you got to focus on what AI can't do. Strategy, long-term thinking, understanding like the psychology of the market, and seeing those trends before they even hit the mainstream. That's where humans still have the edge.
So instead of trying to outsmart a bot in a day trade, I should be looking for the next big thing before the algorithms catch on.
Exactly. Or maybe you dive deep into those meme coin communities. Figure out what's driving value beyond just the hype. AI is a tool, but it's human insight. That's still the key.
Makes sense. But with all this high-tech trading going on, what about regulations? Has the Wild West of crypto finally been tamed?
Governments around the world are definitely paying attention now. We're seeing stricter rules on taxes, exchanges need licenses to operate, even stablecoins are facing way more scrutiny.
So more stability for the market, but also more hoops to jump through.
Think of it like driving. You wouldn't hit the road without knowing the rules right. Same goes for crypto trading in 2025. You got to understand the regulations, especially how they differ from country to country. It's crucial.
So it's not just about finding the right coin anymore. It's about knowing how to play the game.
Exactly. And speaking of coins, there's a whole universe beyond Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's worth exploring.
Oh, I know. It's like layer 1 blockchains, layer 2 solutions. It's hard to keep up.
Yeah, the options are exploding. You've got layer 1 blockchains like Solana, Avalanche Sui. They're getting a lot of attention. And then there's those layer 2 solutions, making transactions on Ethereum faster and cheaper.
And I bet those meme coins are still out there too.
Oh, they've evolved. It's not just about hype anymore. It's about strong communities, real-world utility, and find that next big thing before it blows up.
Okay, this is getting exciting. But with all this potential, we can't forget about risk. What's the smart way to trade in this new landscape?
You're right, volatility is still a major factor. A good rule of thumb is never risk more than 1% of your portfolio on a single trade.
The 1% rule, got it. What else?
Diversification is key. Spread your investments across different types of coins, stable coins. Even check out those decentralized finance platforms.
So spread the risk, spread the potential rewards. But with so many choices, it's overwhelming. Are there any resources out there to help navigate this new world?
Absolutely. Social trading platforms are getting huge. Imagine learning from experienced traders, sharing insights, getting a feel for market sentiment. It's like having a seasoned guide in the crypto jungle.
Like a crypto mastermind group? That's pretty cool. But even with support, security is still a major concern, right?
You bet. Exchanges and smart contracts are getting more secure, but phishing scams and wallet breaches are still a threat. Think of it like protecting your treasure chest. Strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, and maybe consider a hardware wallet.
And what about these decentralized exchanges I'm hearing about? Are those safer?
They can be. Decentralized exchanges are DXs. They give you more control over your assets, but they come with their own security things to think about.
Wow, this is a lot to take in. The crypto world is moving so fast. How can anyone keep up?
It's a constant learning curve, for sure. But that's also what makes it so exciting. Stay curious, keep researching, and never stop adapting.
So you're saying it's not just about learning the basics, it's about being a lifelong student of crypto.
Exactly. And speaking of exciting developments, there's one more thing we need to talk about. Real-world assets on the blockchain.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about this. It sounds like something out of science fiction. Tokenized real estate digital shares of artwork. How does that even work?
It's actually simpler than it sounds. Basically, you're taking these real-world assets and representing them as digital tokens on the blockchain. This makes them easy to trade, divide, and verify ownership of.
So like instead of buying a whole apartment building, I could own a token that represents a tiny piece of it.
Precisely. It's like fractional ownership, but with all the added benefits of blockchain tech, transparency, security.
That opens up so many possibilities. Imagine owning a fraction of a Picasso or a piece of prime real estate in Dubai, all through a digital token.
Exactly. And for traders, this offers a way to diversify. You can gain exposure to real estate commodities or even fine art without the hassle of traditional markets.
That's incredible. So you're telling me I could potentially trade a token that represents a gold bar sitting in a vault somewhere?
That's the idea. And it's not just about individual assets either. Imagine entire companies issuing shares on the blockchain, or governments using tokens to manage public infrastructure projects.
Yeah.
The potential is huge.
Okay, my mind is officially blown. This is definitely something I need to research more. But before we get too carried away with the future, let's bring it back to the present. If someone is listening right now and wants to get started with crypto trading in 2025, what's the most important thing they need to know?
I'd say the most important thing is to understand. Crypto is still a very young market. It's volatile, it's constantly evolving, and there are risks involved. But for those who are willing to do their research, stay informed, and approach it with a level head, the potential rewards can be significant.
Like any new frontier, there are risks and rewards. But for those who are brave enough to explore, it can be an incredibly exciting journey.
Exactly. And one of the best things about the crypto community is there's always someone willing to help you along the way. Don't be afraid to reach out, ask questions, and learn from those who've been in the space longer than you.
That's what makes this space so unique. It's a community of learners, innovators, risk takers, all working together to build something new.
And with the way things are moving, I can't wait to see what the next few years hold for crypto.
Me neither. This has been an awesome conversation. I've learned so much, and I'm sure our listeners have too. But before we wrap things up, I have one more question for you. With all these advancements and changes happening so rapidly, what excites you the most about the future of crypto trading?
For me, it's the potential for greater financial inclusion. Imagine a world where anyone, regardless of their location or background, can access global markets and innovative financial tools. Crypto has the power to break down traditional barriers and create a more equitable financial system.
That's a powerful vision. And with the way things are progressing, it feels like that future is closer than ever. But as we wrap up this episode, it's important to remember that while technology plays a huge role, the human element is what truly drives this space forward.
Absolutely. It's the passion, the creativity, the collaborative spirit of the community that makes crypto so unique and inspiring.
So to our listeners out there, as you dive into the exciting world of crypto trading in 2025, remember to stay informed, stay curious, and most importantly, stay connected to the community.
And never stop asking questions. The crypto world is full of surprises, and those who are willing to explore will undoubtedly discover incredible opportunities.
On that note, we'll wrap up this insightful discussion. Until next time, happy trading, everyone. You mentioned earlier the intersection of traditional finance and crypto.
Right.
I'm thinking specifically about those real-world assets, the ones being tokenized. It's like pretty mind-blowing concept.
It is, yeah, and it's really gaining momentum. Imagine being able to invest in like a piece of Manhattan real estate or a rare piece of art, but without all the paperwork and the crazy fees.
So for someone who's used to traditional investing, what's the big draw of tokenized real-world assets?
It kind of brings the best of both worlds together. You get the stability and the potential returns of assets like real estate or commodities, but with the efficiency and accessibility of blockchain tech. It's a game changer for anyone looking to diversify.
So you're basically taking something that's usually really hard to invest in and making it as easy to trade as like Bitcoin.
Exactly, and that opens up a ton of possibilities, not just for individual investors, but for global markets, too. Imagine faster real estate transactions, more transparent supply chains, even fractional ownership of big companies. It's a whole new level of financial innovation.
I'm starting to see why you're so excited about this. It could really change how we think about investing in finance.
And we're only just getting started. As more assets get tokenized and blockchain tech keeps evolving, we're going to see even more creative and groundbreaking stuff.
This has been an amazing look into the future of crypto trading. It's obvious that things are moving fast, and the potential is huge. But I think the main takeaway for our listeners is, don't be scared of the changes. Embrace the learning process, and find what excites you most in this space.
I agree completely. There's a place for everyone in the crypto world. Whether you're a seasoned trader or just starting out, just stay curious, keep learning, and connect with the community.
Well said. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the future of crypto trading. We hope you found it insightful and inspiring.
Until next time, happy trading, everyone.